ta'ala protect all of you, inshallah Rabbi Ameen, from this uncertain times. And I hope all of you are doing well and your respected family as well. So please keep safe and certain, inshallah Rabbi Ameen. So guys, the presentation in front of you displays the topic of today. This is the first Islamic session. There is no one more session. This is only one session, one live session with Mr. Omar for all year 11 together. Whether you are Ms. Shazza's student or mine, you will be with me, okay? So Ms. Shazza will not teach year 11, only me, one live session, and the other one as online session for sure on my learning. So let's start our topic today. As you see the title here, Shura in Islam. So for example, if I ask Dina, do you know what does it mean Shura? Shura is an Arabic word. So do you know what does it mean in English?
No, not really.
Do you see the slide in front of you?
Yes, I see it.
Literally
Okay.
says
Consultation in Islam, I'm guessing.
Very good, very good. So Shura means in English, consultation in Islam. When you consult someone, when you seek someone's advice or help. This is in Arabic means Shura, okay? So let's see what Quran says about this value or this quality. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran says clearly, so please could you listen to me? I'm going to recite in Arabic, then we can translate in English together. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والذين استجابوا لربهم وأقاموا الصلاة وأمرهم شورى بينهم ومما رزقناهم ينفقون. So the meaning in English is very clear. So the word we are looking for in this ayah is the word shura. Shura in Arabic means consultation in English. So the meaning here in English and the first ayah, وَالَّذِينَ اسْتَجَابُوا لِرَبِّهِمْ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this ayah describes the believers with some qualities. The first quality, the first characteristic of believer, those who answer the call of their Lord, means they follow Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in his order and his messenger and obey his commands and avoid that which he has prohibited. So the first ayah, the first part of the ayah means وَالَّذِينَ اسْتَجَابُوا لِرَبِّهِمْ means those who are or those who obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and his messenger. وَأَقَامُوا الصَّلَاةَ, as you know, means the people who perform salah. And the point here we are talking about وَأَمْرُهُمْ شُورَى بَيْنَهُم. One of the characteristics of believers and who conduct their affairs by mutual consultation means they do not make a decision without consulting one another on the matter so that they can help one another by sharing their ideas. This is like the ayah. There is another ayah in the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al Imran, the third surah, the third chapter in the Quran, وَشَاوِرُهُمْ فِي الْأَمْرِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in this ayah to consult your companions in all affairs. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to consult with them concerning wars and other matters so that they would feel confident. And you know, when Umar ibn al-Khattab radiallahu anhu was dying after he had been stabbed, while he was praying, someone stabbed him, and he entrusted the choice of the next Khalifa to 6 people who were to be consulted. While he was dying, he asked six people of the Sahaba to be consulted after his death. Then all of these companions, the 6 companions, may Allah be pleased with them, agreed to appoint Uthman ibn Affan as the following leader. So the point here we are talking about وَشَاوِرُهُمْ فِي الْأَمْرِ means consult, O Muhammad, consult your companions in all affairs. The last part of the ayah, after consultation, Allah describes the believers as they spend what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave them as a charity. So if you notice here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala placed the quality, the value of consultation between salah and charity. And guys, please, to your information, this is the only ayah in the Quran. Allah separate between the salah and the zakah. Whenever you read the Quran, you will find Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asking the people to pray and give it charity. Like continuously following each other. The only ayah which is separate by shura in this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked the people or describe them performing salah, then they consult each other, then they pay or they give the zakat. So why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala placed or put the shura between salah and the zakat? To show how important or how significant is having consultation among the Muslims. So shura comes here between salah and the zakat. I think the ayah is clear, right? Guys, the ayah is clear now?
Yes.
Okay, thanks so much. So for the following slide, I hope all of you see the PPT in front of you displayed here. So the learning objective, please, if you have a paper or notebook, write down this objective with me. We have just two objectives today. Number one, to comprehend the concept and the benefits of shura in Islam. We should understand what does it mean, shura, and what are the benefits of this value in Islam. Number two, to evaluate the domains, the aspects and the qualities of consultant, the one who is consulted by people, what qualities he should have or maintain. So, Ahmed Abbas, do you hear me, Ahmed? Ahmed Abbas, do you hear me? Please, guys, pay attention. Because, like,
we are paying
suddenly
attention,
like that, I'm going to ask you. Yeah, so, okay, thanks so much. Farah. Farah? Farah, could you mention the first objective? If you can see the PPT. Farah Malwan. Do you hear me, Farah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Farah. What is the first objective we are going to do together today? Farah? Shall I repeat again or what? Farah? I think Farah has a problem. Okay,
No.
Izan Ahmed. Izan, how are you? Oh, Farah, you would like to?
Yeah.
Yes, tell. Okay, go ahead, Farah.
Comprehend the concept and benefit of surah in Islam.
Thank you so much. And Izan Ahmed, what is the second objective? Izan Ahmed Sheikh.
Evaluate the domains and the qualities of
Yeah,
consultant.
the domains and the quality of the consultant. Thank you so much. And
Sir?
who is asking? Go ahead.
I can't see the PowerPoint.
You cannot see. So guys, please, clearly, that's why we uploaded this PPT on My Learning. If someone is not able to see the PPT in front of you, please go and download the PPT from e-learning, from My Learning account. Okay,
Which one is it?
Sorry?
Which one? Which PPT?
It is under the title Shura in Islam, with the same date of today. Okay? Okay, so guys, the outcomes of today, inshallah, by the end of this lesson, all of you will be able to analyze the benefits of Shura for individual and society. And we should give some reference from Quran and Sunnah, as you know. Okay, so task one here, we have a video. I'm going to share the link of this video with you in the chat box. So please go through this video and watch it. And while you are watching, please try to derive the main lesson from this video or what you have learned, okay? This is the link for the video. Please go through this link, watch the video, and try to get some lesson you have learned from it. Okay, this is the link. You can go now. If you would like to okay, you can start now, no problem. Did you get the link?
Sir?
Yes.
The video is 90 minutes long. Do we watch the whole thing?
No. Just why I would like all of you to start from the second or the third minute.
Until?
It is a good question, Ahmed. From the second or the third minute till minute number 7. Okay, so 5 minutes only.
All right.
Guys, thanks so much for your question. So please, guys, start from minute or just the second minute till minute number 8. From second minute till number 8.
So is there a lesson or should I leave?
Video and write down notes from it. Watch from like minute number 2 to minute number 7.
Is there another Islamic class or is this the only one?
Sorry?
This is the only one.
Where, sir?
Sir will come, you do your work.
What work am I
Quran.
supposed to do for Islamic?
Corona.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I think you got the main point, the main lesson of the video itself. So let me please ask Ahmed Aqil. Ahmed, do you hear me, Ahmed? Ahmed Aqil?
Yeah.
So please, could you mention what you learned from this lesson, from this video?
So with
Short, please.
yeah, so with the time span, the Sheikh said how the concept of Shura came into play when they were coming up with
Yes.
many decisions on how to practice Islam, like the Azan and the Iqama.
Yeah.
And how they were supposed to approach justice and many other concepts.
Yeah. So, mashallah,
So,
thanks so much. Yeah, go ahead, yeah, go ahead.
So the Prophet made sure he always consulted his Sahabas before doing
Thanks so
anything.
much for sharing this, Ahmed. Thank you. Anadil Sheikh, Anadil, do you hear me, Anadil? Anadil? Anadil, do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. How are you doing? I hope you're fine.
I'm good. How are you?
Yes. So could you share something more if you'd like from this video? We have learned it from the video. Yeah.
It was like, it also gives an example of the Battle of Badr.
Yeah.
And it also talks about how Prophet Muhammad used to consult his Sahabas a lot for opinions and points of view. So which emphasizes on the concept of Shura.
Yeah, very good. Thank you so much. Who else? Let me ask Musa Moment. Musa, you are here. Do you hear me, Musa? Musa?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, do you hear me, Musa?
Yeah, I could hear you.
I hope you are fine. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
So could you please share something with us, what you have learned from this video? Yeah, anything you learned here.
We learned about the Prophet
and
his kindness.
Okay. Do you see how much the Prophet ﷺ used to emphasize on the importance of Shura?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay, thanks so much, Musa, for your sharing. Thanks so much for that. So guys, as you said, thanks so much for that. As you said, from this video, we learned how important, how significant is Shura in our life. The Prophet ﷺ, in all his life, he used to emphasize on the importance of Shura. He used to consult the Sahaba around him about whatever he's gonna do. So this is the main topic, the main lesson from this video. So we have some questions here. Define the concept of shura and what is the equivalent word in Arabic. As you know, shura is an Arabic word, but in English means consultation. So who could define the concept of shura in meaning, the definition itself? So let me ask Aisha Jawad. Aisha, do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Aisha, what does it mean, shura?
Shura means consultation among each other.
Yes, which means whatever you would like to make a decision, what you should do?
You should consult your peers and
Yes.
then make a decision that everyone agrees with.
MashaAllah, Aisha, thank you so much for yours. And Azan is here. Azan Ahmed, do you hear me, Azan?
Assalamu alaikum, sir. Yeah, I'm here.
Alaikum salam. Do you agree with her or Aisha, or you have something more you would like to add?
Yes, I agree, but I'll just add one more thing.
Yes, go ahead.
It could also be asking for or giving advice to each other.
Good.
Yeah.
Giving advice to each other. Thanks so much for this. So as you said, exactly the meaning of shura here is the process of making decisions by consultation and deliberation among those. This is very important. Consultation among those who have an interest in the matter on which a decision is to be taken, or others who can help them to reach such a decision. We do not ask anyone, but we ask the one who is able to help us to reach such a decision. This is the meaning of shura, which is consultation itself. The second question here, what is the significance of placing the value of shura between salah and zakah? Do you remember the first ayah we have recited together? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is the only ayah in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala placed the shura, the value of shura, the quality of shura between salah and zakah. So if you ask Ayman, do you hear me, Ayman? Ayman, do you hear me? Okay, Rabab, do you hear me, Rabab? Rabab?
I can hear you.
Yeah, Rabab. So what do you think? What is the significance of placing the value of shura in this ayah between salah and the zakah?
What is the significance of placing the value of shura? I don't know. What does the question mean?
The question is, Rabab, do you know the first ayah we have recited together?
Yeah, but I don't remember it.
Yeah. I told you that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is the only ayah in the Quran, Allah placed the definition of the shura between salah and zakah. Whenever you read the Quran, Rabab, you will find salah and zakah comes together following each other. Pray and give it charity. Nothing in between. But the only ayah in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala placed shura among salah, or means separate between salah and zakah. So what is the significance of that?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, just try. I would like to share the answer.
Like, is it related to like having to like consult with someone before zakat? Like, is that what the question is asking?
Why not? It's a good answer. Yes, it might be related to zakat itself.
Okay, then maybe it's because not a lot of people are aware exactly on the proceedings of how zakat works, like the percentage and where you could possibly like engage in the zakat, like what organizations can you like go to. So I guess like it's that people should consult so that they know more about the topic.
Exactly.
And how to actually.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm done. It's fine.
Okay, Robert, thanks so much. So exactly as you said, to consult people, if you are not able to just to give zakah properly, you have to consult people how to pay zakah and what is the percentage of zakah, something like that. But it doesn't only like we can say undermine to this meaning, but we can say shura or consultation or whatever you need whenever you feel hesitant about something, about making decision, you have to consult people. Thanks so much for that, Robert. So,
sir?
Yeah, Aisha Khan, go ahead.
Sir, I also have something to say about it.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Sir, you know, because Salah and Zakah are two really important things, and they're given a lot of importance in Islam, and so the fact that Shura always comes in between them, that just emphasizes on the fact that Shura is just as important as Salah and Zakah as well. So when they put it in, when they put it in between that, they're in a way, Allah is in a way showing us the importance of Shura with Salah and Zakah as well.
Very good.
So,
So, mashallah, Aisha, thanks so much for your perfect answer. The meaning is clear, as Aisha said. All of you answered well, but Aisha, mashallah, good the point here, placing the shura between salah and zakah. All of us know how significant, how important salah and zakah in our life. But Allah Ta'ala want to emphasize on the importance of shura. That shura is important and crucial and like significant, the same as salah and zakah. Thanks so much for that. Exactly what you have said. Question number 3, how did the Prophet ﷺ used to emphasize on the significance of what? Of shura. I'm going to tell you about that, how the Prophet ﷺ used to emphasize on the importance of shura by mentioning some hadith. Ali ibn Abi Talib radiallahu anh asked the Prophet one day, he said, "O Prophet, if we have a matter in which we do not find a command or prohibition, then what is your advice? If we are doubtful, if we are confused about a matter, if it is good or bad or halal or haram, what's your advice concerning that?" The Prophet ﷺ answered clearly by saying, "O Ali, consult the righteous, wise people." Again, the Prophet ﷺ gave him the advice for that. Whenever you feel confused, whenever you feel hesitant about making a decision, the Prophet gave you the advice by consulting not everyone, not anyone, but consult the righteous, wise people, and do not depend upon individual opinion. So we should seek consultation from the righteous and the wise people. Another hadith, Abu Hurairah radiallahu anh said that the Prophet ﷺ said, when your rulers are your best people, when your rich are generous, when your matters are decided by shura, then the bag of earth is better for you than its stomach. Again, when your rulers are best people, when means they are righteous. When your rich are generous, means they pay zakah. When your matters are decided by shura, means you consult each other, then the bag of earth is better for you than its stomach. Means life is better for us than grave or the death itself. When we achieve the shura among us. Another hadith of Sayyidah Aisha, the mother of the believer, she said, I have never seen a person who would consult in matters more than the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And we have many events, as you know, we have many events in Sirah when the Prophet consulted the Sahaba. This is the quotation, this is the hadith, this is the statement of Aisha about the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. She said, I have never seen a person who would consult in matters more than the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And another hadith, Sahl ibn Sa'd, one of the Prophet's companions, reported that the Prophet ﷺ said, please memorize this hadith, the Prophet said, one who consults is never deprived, and the one who depends upon his opinion is never happy. Again, one who consults is never deprived, and the one who depends upon his opinion means not or don't consult people. He is never happy, because it's very important that the Prophet ﷺ in this hadith wants to show, emphasize how important shura or consultation in our life. Okay, the next slide here, we have another task. Evaluate the domains of shura and how we could implement them in our daily life. Guys, we have to understand that shura or consultation has some domains to achieve it. Number one, shura comprises all domains of life, economic, political, and the social domains. It also comprises public and the private interests. A person can conduct shura on a private issue, such as consulting others about studies, about marriage, about private commercial enterprise as well. So shura here goes or comprises all like the aspect, the fields of life. Also, shura can be restricted to a particular group, such as advisors and specialists, and they can be directed to all members of society, such as opinion polls itself. So you can ask a group, you can ask specialists, you can ask advisor as well, whatever or whenever you would like to seek consultation. Next question, so now we understand the domains of shura. It goes in, like we can say, comprises all the life domains itself, everything you would like to ask about. Question number 2, describe the significance of Shura in our life, and how does it benefit us to maintain a religious and pleasing life. So if I ask here, for example, let me ask Fahim Faisal. Fahim, do you hear me? Fahim, do you hear me? Yes, Fahim, how are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, fine. So Fahim, if I ask you, could you explain or describe how important is Shura in our life after studying about the Prophet and the video we have watched? Is it important?
Yeah, it is important in our life because it teaches us how to be patient.
Okay. Shura teaches us how to be patient, right? That's what you mean?
Yeah, concept is so basically, yeah. So any issue or any problems that we have, we should
Yes.
take it in an appropriate manner. So we shouldn't rush to a decision.
Exactly, yeah, very good.
So we should always ask someone for guidance or like advice.
MashaAllah, Fahim. Thanks so much for a perfect answer. Hafsa, how are you, Hafsa? Thank you, Fahim. You can go mute again. Mute mode. Thanks so much, Fahim. Hafsa Rafiq, do you hear me? Hafsa? Okay. Khadi's head.
Hear
I'm
me?
sorry. Yeah. Hafsa, do you hear me?
Okay. Sorry,
So
sir.
Hafsa, could you describe what is the significance of Shura?
Oh, sir, from what I understand, I suppose you could say that it is crucial for better decision making. So, like in terms of religion, you could say matters that we are uncertain about, such as I think previously someone mentioned about, let's say food, like what foods are halal for us and what certain, practices we should follow or which may not be accepted by some Muslims. We can look into those by consulting with, scholars if there's not evidence available for it.
Okay, Hafsa. So could you correct me if I am mistaken? You would like to see that just Shura or consultation should be only about religious matters?
Oh, no, not just that.
Yeah.
So
it goes
it
all
could
the
also
life
be,
domain. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, it could also be in real life. So, for example, if you are in a crisis or something, you could consult with a family member or someone who you trust to guide you better as to approach that situation.
Good. Okay, thanks so much, Hafsa. I got your answer. Perfect. Khalid Walid, do you hear me, Khalid? Khalid.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, Khalid.
Okay.
So, Khalid, do you know what does it mean, Shura, Khalid? Shura means what? Do you know?
Sure.
Consultation.
No.
So Khalid, for example, Khalid, now you don't know how to study, for example, Islamic. You don't know how to study it. What you should do if you don't know how to study?
Okay. Read a Quran. Read a Quran.
Yeah. Yes.
Read
Izan
a
Ahmed,
Quran.
please mute yourself. Izan Ahmed Sheikh, mute, please. Izan. Okay, Khalid. So the question here, Khalid, is Shura again. Shura, Khalid, means consultation. If you, Khalid, for example, if you don't know, if you are not able to make a decision, you don't know what is the consequence of your decision. So it is better for you, Khalid, to ask your parents, your teachers, your, like we can. So it is better if you have to ask your teacher about what is the best decision I could make. What you can ask your parents about that, because your parents, the teachers, they have like experience about the best decision for you. You understand, Khalid?
Yes.
Thanks so much. You can mute yourself again. So guys, here, as you said, the significance of Shura is you know that preserving the interest of society is the responsibility of all its members alike. Also, cooperation to realize this goal is a Sharia requirement. This requirement demands sincerity and unifying efforts efforts to achieve the progress and the prosperity of society and meet the threat to its security and safety for like every members in the society itself. It might be or we can say which guarantee the best outcome for all the people in society itself. That's why Islam has legislated shura to enhance the solidarity of society and relieve its potential energies and talents. So shura here is very, very important and significant. Why? To enhance the like we can say integration and solidarity of society and reveal its potential energies and the talent itself. So shura helped the society to be united and prosperous as well. So it is very, very important on that. So question number 3, the constant, like we can say, consultant should have some qualities before being consulted. The consultant here, the person who is consulted by people, we should not, please keep this in your mind. It is not good at all to ask anyone around you about something you would like to ask about. You should, or just the consultant should have some qualities. That's why I would like to discuss with you what are the qualities should be there in the consultant or the one who is consulted. So if I ask here, Maria, do you hear me?
Sir, me?
Yeah, how are you? Yes, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are
Oh,
you?
you're fine. So I'm fine, alhamdulillah. So now you would like to consult someone about a matter you would like to ask about. So it's okay to ask anyone, or the one who is consulted should have some qualities?
I think that you should consult someone who has actual knowledge about
Very good.
the thing, like someone who has experience.
Good. So you'd like
you
to
should
say
also-
the one who is consulted should be knowledgeable?
Yeah, and
Any knowledge, or just knowledge about the topic you are going to ask about?
knowledge about the topic.
Very good. What else?
And maybe they should be someone you trust, so they don't really, make you purposely take the wrong decision, I guess.
Very good, mashallah. Good point. Thanks so much. Yeah?
Yeah.
You have one more?
No.
Okay. Thanks so much. So if I ask Nabiha, do you hear me, Nabiha? Nabiha? Okay. Salma Abdullah? Okay, Nabiha, I think your mic works now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nabiha. So did you have more qualities about the consultant?
So
What
he
qualities
should be
Sorry?
he should be patient.
Yes, he should be patient. What do you mean by that? Sorry.
Because he should wait for the person to answer and give a proper advice
Very good. What else?
about what he's asking.
Okay, so you said he should be patient about whatever he was asked about, right? Okay, thanks
Yeah.
so much.
Good
Omar
listener.
Muhammad, Omar, do you have one more qualities you can mention? Omar Muhammad Siddiq, do you hear me?
Can you consider my answer?
Excuse me, who's talking? Mr. Jabir? Yes, for sure.
Yeah. I'm saying he has to be good listener.
Yes. So, you asking me, or just would like to share the answer? So what do you
No,
mean by
I'm
good
asking.
listener? For example, now, Mr. Jabir, you are my consultant, the one who is consulted. For example, I would like to make a decision, but I have no experience about this topic I'm gonna decide about, and I will come to you to ask you about this matter itself. You said you should be good listener, right?
Yeah.
Very good. I think it is very important, guys, as Mr. Jabir said, to be good listener. Why? Because if you don't listen well to the one who asked you, the one who consulted you, for sure will not be able to understand the topic he's talking about, right or not? I think it's very important here, good listener. That's why you will acquire, you will gain the topic he's talking about. Once you understand what he's going to ask about, so you can get the best answer for it. So mashallah, good sharing. Thanks so much, Mr. Jabir, for that. Okay,
Thank
guys, so let me share with you mine here. So the qualities here we should talk about, the qualities of consultant depend on the subject of consultation, as each matter has an aspect of particularity, which determine the qualities of a person himself. So the qualities here including, number one, consultant should be sincere and honest. Why? In order to realize integrity as regards opinion and avoid personal interest and the bad intention. So why the consultant should be sincere and honest? Why? Because he would give the best consultation. He will not just like involve his personal interest or bad intention in that. He should be sincere and honest. Number two, as Maria said, thanks so much for your answer. She said he should be knowledgeable and expert as well. He should have like experience. So that solutions would be practicable, or like we can feasible, and we can say the solution would be executable as well. So number two, knowledge and expertise. Number three, energies and talent. The consultant himself should be talent as well in the topic you are talking about. As the capabilities and the talents of people vary and differ between one field and another. Some possess talents with respect of what? Respect to tackling social problems, for instance, while others have talents in the field of economy. So please, when you would like to ask about specific matters, you have to target the person who is able to answer you perfectly, not to ask anyone. So it is not good, for example, to ask about economic questions about economy. It is not good to ask a doctor, for example. If you would like to ask about something medical itself, it is not good. You understand? You have to target the person who is able to answer or to consult you in a perfect way. So this holds true of different fields. So we should seek consultation from those who have talents in this field as well. Okay, the following question here. There are some etiquettes we should mind when we give consultation to others. Now, I'm talking about the one who gives consultation, the one who is, like we can say, consultant. Yeah, the consultant himself, as we said, he should have some qualities. Here, he should have some etiquettes while he is giving consultation itself. What are the etiquettes the consultant should mind when he gives consultation to others? So, if, for example, let me ask Salman. Salman Azm. Salman, how are you? Salman, do you hear me? I hope you are fine. Salman. Okay, Sayed Ahid. Sayed, do you hear me? Sayed. Selina. Selina, do you hear me? Shujun. Shujun. I think we have problem in the mic itself. Omair Salama. Omair. Okay. Talha, do you hear me, Talha? Talha Rafiq. Talha.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how are you, Talha?
I'm good, sir.
Okay, so Talha, here the question is, did you hear your friends, your mates talking about the qualities should be there in the the one who is consulted?
The one who's giving.
Yeah. No, the one. Yes, we have talked about some quality should be there in him. Should be knowledgeable and should have like experience and should be talented, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now I'm talking about the etiquettes. When you give consultation, when you give advice to someone comes to you, consult you about specific matters. What qualities should we have?
In general, a person shouldn't just rush his answer. He should explain it slowly so that the person actually understands what he's trying to say.
Good. What else? This is a good answer. Yes, this is one of the most important etiquettes as well. Thanks so much, Talha.
So can I add a point?
Okay, go ahead, Azan. Yeah.
And okay, this is a point for the consultant, the one who's consulting. If he is not able to answer or consult, he should simply say, "I cannot help you with it." He should not give false answers for it.
I think something like that, it shows his honesty, right?
Yeah, and it will what do you call it? It will No, he won't give a improper answer, which might, create a problem for him.
I think saying I cannot answer you, I cannot consult you, it is a good answer as well for the one who seeks consultation, right? I think so.
Yeah, if you don't know the answer.
Yeah, Dina, do you hear me? Thanks so much, Yazan, so much.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so what else? What etiquette we should follow? We should mind when we give consultation to others.
I think first of all, you should keep in mind the background that the person is coming from, and try to explain it in a way that, or actually even in making the decision, I mean, telling them which decision to make.
Yeah.
You should keep in mind all of the, I guess, the circumstances that the person is in, and then tell them what to do and, give your advice. So, you shouldn't only their situation and help.
My good. Andy Noor is here. Noor. Okay. Do you hear me, Andy? Andy. Okay. Good luck to share with us. What did Yeah.
Well, when the consultant gives you like an advice, you should not judge the consultant for the response he gave, knowing that he has experience in the field and has more knowledge than you. So you shouldn't judge him for what he says.
Exactly. So it's good. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, like if the person's more knowledgeable, you shouldn't try to argue with him or counter him when you know that he's probably more knowledgeable than you in the field.
Yes. In the field itself. Okay, thanks so much.
Sir, can I just add one thing?
For sure, you can. Go ahead.
Would it be correct to say that the consultant shouldn't publicly consult the person, or shouldn't tell other people about the person who has come to ask them?
Do you mean he shouldn't disclose what the person asked him about?
Yes.
Oh, it's very good and important. Yeah, it's exactly what you said. So, mashallah, guys, as you said, it's exactly the etiquettes of giving consultation. So we should know that the messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, the Prophet Muhammad said, a hadith in just 3 words. The Prophet said, consultant is trustworthy. Again, consultant is a trustworthy. This is the hadith of the Prophet. So let's agree on, if someone asks for consultation on an issue of concern to him, this signals his trust in the person he consults. If someone seeks consultation from you, means he trusts you and he appreciates your knowledge and experience. Do you agree with me about that? Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Very good. It's very important here. No problem, Andy. It's okay. Your mic doesn't work. No problem. Okay. So guys, again, if someone seeks consultation from you, means he what? He trusts you and he appreciates your knowledge and experience. So this dictates on the consultant to respond honestly by what he thinks is best. This is so because consultation is a trust, and it is not permissible to be dealt with half-heartedly, to betray the trust by advising an action other than what is right. You understand? Thus, shura is an act of association and connection, not dissociation nor disconnection. It's very important to understand this. It is a way of integration and cooperation to realize an interest. So now here, shura also has a binding etiquettes, such as, I'm going to just mention 4 etiquettes here. Number 1, preserving the secrets of people. MashaAllah, as Maria said, she said, we should not disclose their secrets. If someone comes to you seeking consultation from you, it is your job, your duty, and Allah will just count you on that. You should keep that as a secret, privately, not publicly. Number 2, to be conducted in a lenient style. You should conduct him, you should advise him in a lenient and gentle style. Distance from nervousness and impatience. Number 3, you should show respect to the person seeking consultation and appreciating his trust and need. Before starting consulting him, you should as well appreciate his trust and need as well, by showing respect, not to make fun of him, something like that. Number 4, we should avoid conceit and boasting as regards others. We should avoid conceit. If someone trusts you, comes and seeking like a consultation from you, we should be honest with him. We should not deceive him or give him like something not good. You understand? So again, preserving the secrets, not to close their secrets. Number 2, to be conducted in a lenient style and gentle way, away from nervousness and impatience. Number 3, we should show respect to him. Number 4, we should avoid conceit or deceit and boasting as regard to others as well. There are some etiquettes we should follow when we talk or when consult or when we give consultation to someone. Okay, guys, before I leave you, this is the last slide here. It is a plenary, and please, all of you should answer this question on Google Classroom. I know some of you are already there in my Google Classroom, but I'm gonna just share the code with you. This is the classroom code in the chat box here. Okay, so please, you have to answer the question on this classroom code itself. I'm sorry, it's classroom, classroom. Is wrong spelling. Anyways, this is the code itself, 7OJE003. This is the code for the home learning. Once you join the Google Classroom, you will find 2 recent folders. One folder for the live session and the other folder for the O-learning assignment. Please don't post your answer on the main page or the main screen or the main page of the classroom. You should attach your home learning in these 2 folders. One folder for live and one folder for the other lesson, online lesson. The first question here is, discuss the effects of Shura on the lives of people and society by giving some evidence from the seerah of the Prophet to show how the Prophet used to maintain this value in his life. You have to mention the effects of Shura on the life of people, and you mention at least 2 evidence from the seerah of the Prophet. There he used to emphasize on that. The second question, note down some requirements and etiquettes should be there in the consultant. You should mention the requirements and the etiquettes should be there in the one who is consulted by people. And you have to support the answer with a hadith of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Only 2 questions: effects of Shura and the evidence from Seerah, and the requirements and the etiquettes of the consultant by giving a hadith of the prophetic hadith. These 2 questions should be answered in the live folder in Google Classroom using this code. I would not consider the answer which is posted in the main page. No, you should go through the folder, live folder, and attach your answer there so that you will be assessed by that.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
When's the deadline for this work?
Yeah, very good question. So guys, I will not say today or tomorrow or after tomorrow. I'm gonna give you like maximum 5 days, okay? 5 days, but as in, what I recommend for you, the question doesn't take more than 5 minutes, believe me.
Yeah.
You hang up this call or this meeting. Once it's over, it is better. It's my advice for you to answer this question immediately.
Yeah.
Once you go the code, you will find 2 folders. Okay, guys?
Yeah.
I think some of you...
live session. Yeah.
Yes, very good. But you have to attach your home learning. You can answer in the sheet of paper and you can take a picture of it. Yes, go on, Khalid. Yes.
Sir,
Yes.
Where I should write the answers?
Yeah, you should. Khalid, do you see the chat box? Do you know the Google Classroom, Khalid?
Yeah, in my iPad.
Okay, Khalid. If you look at the chat box here, I shared with you the code for Classroom.
Okay.
Okay, so please join this Classroom and put the answer to this question there. Okay, Khalid?
Okay.
If you have any question, Khalid, please email me. If you have any question, contact me by email.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Guys, do you have any question before we leave? Okay.
No.
Yeah. No, okay, Dina. So I know you want to go now. So I hope all of you learned something today about this topic. It is very, very important for us to lead a very successful life here and inshallah in the akhirah. May Allah protect us. May Allah inshallah grant us Jannah and success in dunya as well. So guys, have a nice day. Take care. And assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks so much, guys. Thank you. If you have any questions, you can email me. Bye. Assalamu alaikum.
Bye, sir. Have a nice day.
Bye, sir.